VIP member Jason from Florida says, I was listening to Steve's podcast with Big Show yesterday. They were both in complete agreement about how much they hated the idea of the streak potentially ending. Obviously, this was recorded weeks ago. They discussed how important the legacy of the streak is and what an important figure Mark Calloway is on and off camera. Steve even so much as said that he would not respect the guy who even considered the idea of being the guy who ended it. So now that all is said and done, what was Steve's first reaction when he watched Brockman Taker on Sunday? Has his opinion changed in any way since Sunday? And if Steve had the book, what would he have done with Brock next?
Well, I mean, I was in the production truck. I was getting ready to head back to the hotel, and so I found out that it was Brock and Taker. I had to see that match, so I watched it there in the truck with Kevin Dunn while he was calling all the angles. And it was, a very hard-fought match. And when, Brock went over, that crowd, jaws dropped.
Yeah.
And just people could not believe it. Hell, I couldn't believe it. And I was like, that was the finish, really?
You didn't know going in.
I didn't know the finish going into it.
Yeah.
Nobody told me, and I didn't ask because I didn't want to know. I wanted to watch it.
Yeah.
And it shocked me because I just wanted Taker to go 22-0. It's just so special. And Brock is a damn good friend of mine. So if anybody was going to break the streak, I'm glad it was Brock. Some people had a few issues saying, well, he's not a full-timer. Well, it is what it is. And I think, if this was on Taker's end, it was a thing where he wanted, I'm guessing, I'm not putting words in his mouth, and maybe I'll find out when I talk to him, but hey, at the end of his run, or maybe, he wanted to just pass the torch rather than just stay 22-0 and then ride off in the sunset. He wanted to do, quote unquote, the right thing and pass the torch.
VIP member Brian from Minnesota.
Steve, you said you were inside the truck at WrestleMania 30. I have a question about the graphic coming up that said 21-1. Was that someone in the truck saying that to go up and then pull it down to bring on the effect and the shock longer, or was that just a mistake, if you know?
I have no idea about that. I was just sitting there drinking a beer and watching the show, and so when I saw it come up, I wasn't paying any attention to it. I was trying to listen to the commentary. I don't know whether it was a mistake or what the plan was for that at all.
All right, we end our special YouTube clip there. You have listened to a portion of the PWTorch Livecast. The PWTorch Livecast airs every single weekday, Monday through Friday. We are on Tuesdays through Fridays at 5:30 Eastern, 2:30 Pacific time, live, taking your phone calls for at least an hour with different hosts, different guests, and different formats. Monday nights we're on live in the hour leading up to Raw. So as you get settled in for Raw, be sure to tune in to the PWTorch Livecast. Finding us is easy. PWTorchLivecast.com. That's right, PWTorchLivecast.com is how you can find out not only when we're on live and listen live by streaming, you can also access our archives. We've been on the air since late 2009. We have been on the air every single weekday. No exception for holidays, no sick days, no nothing. Every single day we've been live, every weekday. And also, we air Sunday nights after pay-per-views. After major WWE and TNA pay-per-views, join us at 11:30, about a half hour after the pay-per-view ends, 11:30 Eastern, for a live call-in show reacting to the pay-per-views. You get the full episodes of the PWTorch Livecast at PWTorchLivecast.com. There is a VIP after show after most episodes of the Livecast that is just for PWTorch VIP members. You can find out all about PWTorch.com and the PWTorch VIP website by going to PWTorch.com/GoVIP. We also have a free phone app. Just search PWTorch and download it. It is free, and it will keep you up to date on all the news that's happening in the world of professional wrestling like nobody else does. We update constantly with new news features, analysis, interview excerpts, exclusive columns, many other exclusive features, and flashbacks. If you are a pro wrestling fan, you should be visiting PWTorch.com every day and bookmarking the site and downloading our free app. We are on not just iPhone and iPad and Android devices, but also Windows Phone devices, the Amazon Kindle Fire. We are in their app store. And if you have a newer Samsung TV or DVD player with smart TV functionality, do a search for PWTorch. We are an app in the Samsung Smart TV App Store. So the PWTorch brand reaches more wrestling fans every day than any other independent source of news and information and commentary on pro wrestling, and we thank you for checking out our YouTube clip. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel, and please visit PWTorch.com and listen to the livecast at PWTorchLivecast.com.